Hi, this is Mike Myers, co-founder of DealerELITE, and I want to welcome you to my new DealerELITE Original Series, Notes from the Field. In this series, I want to bring some value to the dealer people that are out there with the things that I've seen in the field from consulting, especially on the digital side. My goal is to provide that value so you can bring it into your stores and hopefully do something with it and make yourselves better. So today's episode is Who's Serving Who? When I go out to stores, one of the things that I see a lot of is, especially in the BDCs, sometimes in the sales departments, that we're making the customer do twice the amount of work. Meaning, let's say, for example, that a customer inquires online about a vehicle they saw. Well, a lot of times, we as a dealer are getting back to the customer, making them do extra work. Like, here, go back to my website and pick out a car. Here's a link. Or, can you please tell me what you're looking for? When a lot of times what they're asking for is already in the lead, let's say. So I want to talk about a concept called DealerCentric versus ConsumerCentric. DealerCentric, what that means is it's serving us as the dealer. So what we don't want to do is reach out to the customer and make them do more work because they've already invested a lot of time in this car buying process. So I'll give you an example that I'll put up on the screen shortly of what DealerCentric looks like. And it's a response from a mystery shop that I did. And I want to compare that to what I call ConsumerCentric. So ConsumerCentric means that we want to serve the customer, obviously. So when we respond to a customer, we want to provide them with information that's helpful. We want to recognize some of the things that maybe they inquired about. Basically, let's make it easier for the customer and show them we're here to help. So in this example here with DealerCentric, it's really not a bad email when you read it by itself. I'll give you a moment to take a look at it and read it for yourself. It's kind of generic, but it's not bad per se. But when we compare it to another dealer response, which I'm going to label as ConsumerCentric, then you start to see a difference. And I'll give you a moment to read that one too. By comparison, if you're the customer, I would ask you, who are you going to contact first? You're probably going to contact both, but individually, they're okay by themselves. But if you're a consumer and you get this in your email inbox and you read both of them, one certainly has an edge over the other. And that's the example of which I show that is DealerCentric versus ConsumerCentric. One is really kind of serving the dealer, which becomes clear now, hopefully. And the other one being consumer-centric, you can see that this person really tried to go out of their way to provide some basic information and relevant information to the customer. I hope by providing this example, I've explained the difference between how we can really help a customer and how we can very easily kind of misguide them by really not taking their wants and needs into consideration. And I see it all the time. This is something that is very, very common. And that's why, one of the reasons why I wanted to address it in the first episode, because of how common it actually is. And I think it's something that when I bring it up to a dealer, they don't even realize that they're doing it. So this would be something really good to kind of look at your entire internet process. For example, like if you go look through all your templates, are they serving the customer or are they serving you? And I think if you take that approach in every email and phone call response that you make, even in the sales department, this is not just like a BDC or internet lead type thing. This goes across, transcends across all of the sales department people. Just keep this in mind when you're responding to them. And I promise you, you're gonna get a better result when you take this concept to heart and really practice what it means to show consumer centricity. I hope you liked this episode today. Again, my name is Mike Myers, co-founder of DealerELITE, and I want to thank you for watching this episode. Talk to you soon. I'd like to thank my partner at DealerELITE, Chris Saraceno, and congratulate him on his new book, The Theory of Five. Be sure to download it, pick it up, Contact him with Dealer Elite if you have any questions. He'd love to hear from you. Thank you.